The SteelSeries Arctis 7 has a lot to live up to. SteelSeries uses a lot of buzzwords in their marketing of the product to make it stand out from other gaming headsets. The headphone part of the headset uses advanced S1 speaker drivers, which SteelSeries claims to use in their $300 flagship headsets. The microphone is ClearCast, which has bi-directional input with great noise cancellation, and the band on top of the headset is like a band used in ski or snowboard goggles. To finish things off, the headset cups themselves are made with something called Airweave, which is supposed to be inspired from athletic wear to remain breathable and cool even during long gaming sessions. This headset certainly sounds great from this description, but does it perform and hold up to these lofty claims? Keep listening to find out in this SteelSeries Arctis 7 review. So what about the price? Well, the SteelSeries Arctis 7 retails for around $149 on Amazon and on SteelSeries' main website. This is a decent asking price for a gaming headset, but considering the lowest price headsets can go for around $100, if you think about $150 for something more premium, that's not too bad. When comparing the SteelSeries Arctis 7 to $100 varieties like the Corsair Void or the Logitech G930, the SteelSeries Arctis 7 has more features, but is it more comfortable and is it ultimately worth the price? So let's talk about comfort. The good news is that yes, the SteelSeries Arctis 7 is very comfortable. The headset actually has a very unique and innovative design, which is one reason I think it's garnered a lot of attention. I think it's one of the most comfortable pair of headphones/gaming headsets that I've ever worn. It's the first headset that I can actually kind of forget about when I'm wearing it. The headset has a metal band with a fabric ski cloth type band on top, and underneath that balances the headset comfortably on your head. This design gives the headset a cozy and secure feeling on the sides and on the top that I haven't really found with wireless headsets so far. With my Corsair Void, it feels a bit loose and insecure, but the Arctis 7 always feels snug. At first, when I was testing out the Arctis 7, I felt like the ear cups were a little bit close to my ears, but over time I got used to it and found them comfortable. They don't really squeeze your head too tightly, but they are tight enough to block out some noise. I found that wearing the headset with glasses is doable and actually comfortable for long gaming term sessions. SteelSeries really pushes that the material of the ear cups is something special, and while comfortable, I did find that my ears still tended to run a bit hot. Perhaps less hot, however, than some other headsets I've tested, so keep that in mind. So what about the features? Does the SteelSeries Arctis 7 perform? Overall, in terms of audio performance, I found that the SteelSeries Arctis 7 sounds pretty good. It doesn't sound like a $300 headset like they claim, but it does sound like a $150 gaming headset. It sounds comparable to most other headsets in this range, and it's pleasant to listen to music since that sounds crisp and clean with good bass and other dynamic ranges. But I didn't find that the gaming with a headset on a game like PUBG was particularly immersive or game-changing or made me play that much better. But testing out a game with more complex sound elements did give me more of a sense of space and echoes and the like if that's what you want.
Well, not really finding too much so far. I need a rifle. Got a pistol, got a military 3 jacket. That's pretty good to see. Don't really see too many of those. My teammates not really being super talkative today. Getting a lot of, Asian users who don't really seem to speak English. Not really sure what's going on there. I know they fixed the bug with having, being in the Asians. See ya, boy! Not the old-fashioned way. Looks like we're getting shot at. There's a couple of bogeys over there. Go ahead and use this bandage. Looks like they're gonna push me right now, so what I'm gonna do is wait for them to get a little bit closer. I'm gonna take them out like this. Oh, gonna get two. Well, there you go. Pretty good test right now for the SteelSeries Arctis 7. So there you go. Pretty good for pub. Whether or not your teammates will communicate, that's gonna be another thing entirely. But really comfortable while gaming. You could play a couple hours. Your ears do get a little bit warm, but besides that, most headphones kind of have that problem. So I would say these are definitely like super comfortable, even with my glasses on. And the microphone works really well. So overall, a really good gaming experience through my tests.
Now the DTS Headphone X feature, they kind of advertise that, but it feels like a bit of a miss in my opinion, since it gives more of a 3D experience. But for some audio quality, like music and videos, it does feel a little bit, not that great. You have to kind of go into the app and change it for every specific instance, which is a pain. Some other headsets I've tried with some similar 3D, amplification effects seemed like a little better than this. I just preferred not using it with this headset. And most of the app isn't really that useful. There's some missing features. I found some other apps like Corsair seems to have some more things to play around with, but this app from SteelSeries for the headset is really easy and pretty easy to use and set up as well. So it's really useful for testing audio and making sure your mic is always working and things like that. So what about the microphone? Well, it's quite good. I found it better than headsets in the $100 range since it has better noise cancellation and better pickup. You're not going to get a lot of pops. You will get some if you're talking kind of loud and close to the mic, but that can be fixed by just moving a little away from your mouth. It can't compare to the dynamic range and deepness of the studio mic like I'm using right now, called the Blue Yeti, but for wireless capability and gaming, it's very capable actually. Lastly, I do want to mention the clean design and premium feel that the SteelSeries Arctis 7 has. I think that's something some people don't really go over too much. The ear cups look really good in the white variety that I picked up, and the smooth plastic as well as the headband really make it feel an extra step up from some lower priced headsets. It's what sets it apart from, makes it worth that $150 price point. So by that I mean that the buttons are textured and clicky, very easy to use, and managing game audio and the relationship between game and communications is super cool with the chat mix dial. So you can kind of turn down people talking and turn up the game audio, which is something that's always kind of a problem, it seems like, if you're talking and playing games. And the microphone is really easy to hide. You can just pull it in and out. And I really like how when you mute the headset, it turns red. And, the button's a little squishy at first, but when it's muted, then it really pops out and it's really easy to, unmute it. So that's really cool. The power button is a little bit small though, and it can be hard to tell if you have the headset on since the sides aren't RGB or anything, but it does beep, which lets you know it's on, so not too much of a deal.
Alright, so this is what it sounds like when the mic is, inside the socket thing. When you pull it out, this is how it sounds. You could use the mute button. So I'm talking right now, talk. There we go, we're unmuted. Easy to adjust right here, as you can see. They're also easy to put on. You don't have to do too much. You just kind of slip them on. Pretty easy to get comfy with them. So overall, a pretty good comfort level.
So conclusion, the SteelSeries Arctis 7 is a bit on the pricey side, but the headset makes up for it in terms of feature, microphone performance, and build quality. It's super comfortable as well, even with glasses, which makes it a clear winner in my book for just $149.